Watching at this breaking news, it seems bold and ostentatious. Amid massive inauguration security operations, Donald Trump is considering a red carpet departure event. And we can see the host of CNN, Don Lemon, laughing along with the gentleman from Austin, Texas. But notice that Scaramucci, he is not laughing. Why? Because MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell went to the Oval Office and met with Trump and tried to hand him what he called evidence of election fraud. But that's not all. Oh no. Now notice that Trump, you're not hearing much from him. But that doesn't mean that his mind has changed. That his intention isn't to still overthrow the results of the elections and still be president. Remember, the threat is that all 50 state capitals are on high alert for extremist threats, including Washington, D.C. So when Donald Trump is talking about getting a 21-gun salute and a red carpet D.C. departure from the Oval Office, in addition to having his supporters around him, immediately my antennas rose high up to the sky. Because that's the same day these Trump protesters are supposed to be marching armed in the Capitol, supposedly protesting the inauguration ceremony for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. The CEO that went to see Donald Trump, the MyPillow CEO, Lindell, he was seen carrying papers in his hand. When we zoom in on the paper, we see felon now as acting national security, him with getting the evidence of as the election and all information regarding among people he knows who already have security, done massive research on these issues. Fort Meade, he is an attorney with cyber repertoire and is up to speed on election. Act now as a result of the assault on the martial law, if necessary, upon the first hint of any. And we see the names: Sidney Powell, Kurt Olson. Move Kash Patel to CIA acting. Foreign interference in the election. Trigger something powers. Make clear this is China/Iran. Need domestic sectors. Instruct Frank. Evidence on the broad. In short, Mr. Lindell came to show Donald Trump some options, which involved martial law. And notice, he wants to trigger martial law on the first hint of any disturbance. Remember, the military or the army, if they clash with the Trump supporters because the Trump supporters start a violent insurrection, Donald Trump looks like he wants to bring it as an option as martial law. He's also noting certain people who are the acting national security, whatever. And it seems as though this guy, he's trying to make a case for why Donald Trump stolen from him. So that Fort Meade is mentioned in that equation. He also is talking about the attorney with cyber something. All of these hints point towards Trump plotting and planning to not only bring about martial law if necessary, but also his departure seems to be something where he's trying to amass his crowds to meet with him at the Oval Office, either after their siege on the Capitol or before, where he can give them motivating words. Particularly disturbing is also the fact that we see certain names mentioned: Sidney Powell, Bill Olin, Kurt Olson, and then Kash Patel, CIA acting. These names are red flags. It seems as though they're looking at all the trumped up charges as well. It could be, possibly, that he's also looking at a defense for when he leaves office and is weighing certain issues. Then something else is blacked out completely. What that is, we do not know. But Donald Trump has not quit, and I can guarantee you they're working on marshaling forces together to try and bring about a civil war. And Donald Trump will try everything in his power to have that happen. I thought I would show you the poll that my channel actually conducted concerning Donald Trump. And 68% of the people in that poll believed that Donald Trump was a security risk, and that he should be immediately removed from office. Now, while the Republicans think they have nullified Donald Trump by taking away his voice, he's still plotting and planning in the background. While Mike Pence is carrying out duties, Donald Trump is still diligently working as hard as he can to still plot a coup attempt. And with the upheavals that he anticipates in every single of those 50 states, including Washington, D.C.'s capital, he's hoping that he can trigger martial law from that. But he is trying his best to ensure that Joe Biden's inauguration not only doesn't come about, but if he can possibly do, he will try to kill Joe Biden and Kamala Harris through his supporters. Now, bearing all of this in mind and the fact that he's still actively planning a coup, let me ask you so-called Trump supporters out there, why are you supporting this guy? Why are you defending a guy that's about to try and destroy your democracy? Why is it he shouldn't be convicted of impeachment? After this inauguration ceremony, we are guaranteed to know that he's a danger to the American public. Not only him, but his supporters. And he should be convicted of being impeached after this incident. There's no doubt in my mind. If this inauguration doesn't come off nice, smooth, and quiet, and America itself is not nice, smooth, and quiet, he should be convicted of the crime of inciting an insurrection to overthrow the United States government. Hopefully America holds together and stays strong. One of the things I would caution those who are responsible for this inauguration ceremony is look for the traitors in your midst. And also, be very watchful and careful and vet the people who are closest to the VP as well as the president, and also the other members of Congress and the Senate. It is clear there are traitors in the midst, and they may be as high up as congressmen and senators. So be vigilant, be watchful, stay on high alert throughout the country, and may God bless America.